We welcome our young friends, brothers and sisters who are participating in the Global Teens Summit here at Kanha. Beloved Daaji will now take a few questions from the Global Teens Summit participants.
Namaste, Daaji. I thank from behalf of everyone for this opportunity. I am Jyota from Nasik, currently pursuing my 11th grade. My question to you is that what is that one experience that made you believe in the practice of heartfulness and inner peace?
It was the first sitting itself when my preceptor Srimati Draupadi Devi gave me the first introductory session. She didn't talk much, very little. She explained how to meditate or बैठिए up. And immediately I was completely dissolved, nowhere to be found, completely gone. Even the awareness that I was gone was not there. And in that moment, I could perceive the presence of Paramahansa, or Ramakrishna Paramahansa. Not in a physical form, but just the presence was felt. And with his hand, golden hand, just the palm like this. The gesture of blessings. Because I was a great admirer, I'm still a great admirer of Ramakrishna Paramahansa. And for him to come and bless and say, this is the right path for you, it changed everything. So from day one, never looking back, say. So that is one of the great experiences. There are many, many such experiences, but that's the first one stands out the most. Thank you.
Thank you, Daaji.
And what is your experience? Why are you meditating?
I have been meditating because my grandparents, my mother, they're all Abhyasis. Before I became an Abhyasi, I have been having anger issues, and the only way to keep me calm is through meditation. And I am also a very big admirer of you, so I'll also follow your path.
Makes me very happy and thank you.
Pranams Master, I'm Manis from Hooghly Center. My question is, how do we let go and accept situations that don't turn out in our favor?
Life is full of challenges. When things happen as per our desire, as per our plan, we feel happy. And when they go against our plans, naturally, we feel a bit disappointed. But every fall also teaches us a lesson. Perhaps the lessons which are taught to us by each fall, each disappointment, I think they are much greater than the experiences that you would enjoy when things go your way. So when I consider them as big teachers, the lessons that I learn from such adverse circumstances are extremely valuable. Try to see from that perspective and see what you have learned from such an episode. That's one way of looking at it. Second, focus your attention on the main pursuit of life. We have multiple smaller goals in life. Like when you are a little boy, when you were a little fellow, you are fighting for little cars. Now, bigger cars. Then later on, when you get little advanced further, you want a family, you want car only not for yourself but for everybody in the house. So our mini goals keeps changing as we proceed in life. But one goal remains permanent: eternal happiness, eternal peace. Try to hold on to that. Remind yourself, what for am I here? Why am I born? Where am I going? And since my distance to travel is infinity, I should not get stuck with little things, little successes, little failures. We don't pay much attention to successes which are also stopping your progress to the main goal. In fact, the stumbling blocks and adverse circumstances remind you of your goal more often than the successful periods. Successful periods makes you intoxicated with joys. So the rishis of the past, sages of the past used to pray to God to grant them more tragedies in life actually, so that they remain in remembrance of the goal of God. But we did not go in that extreme and pray to God, give me hell. No. Whatever comes our way, we accept and move on. See. The failures, if you don't accept, you'll not only feel sad, but not accepting it, you will not learn anything from that. Once you accept, you will know how to get out of it, and also you'll learn the lesson. So acceptance is the key. Adjustment. You must have studied the theory of evolution. Like there is genetic, what we call quantum jump. All of a sudden genetic patterns change and you are 15-feet man, say. There is another theory that if you don't use certain appendages, you lose them. There is another theory of evolution called adaptation. If you don't adapt to various circumstances, especially the adverse ones, then you cannot survive. You'll become dinosaurs on this planet, as an individual. So we have to adapt to various situations. If you don't adapt to the tragedy, those tragedies will work like black holes. You'll get sucked into it and you will never be able to come out of that depressive state. So take these miseries, failures as stepping stone to further successes. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Master.
Namaste Daaji. My name is Ajay Matsugur. I am currently doing my engineering at IIT Bhubaneswar. My question to you is, what impact or legacy do you aspire to leave in the world of meditation, and how we teenagers can support you?
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I need a lot of support from especially the young blood. Once I was entertaining one idea in my mind based on Swami Vivekananda's lecture. He used to say that Hinduism is known for bhakti. Christianity stands out for love and compassion. It's also another face of bhakti. Islam for the rock-solid brotherhood amongst the community. So I was thinking very desperately that what would Sahajmark stand out for? So within the week, a message comes from Babuji Maharaj for general circulation. It says Sahajmark will be known for unity. And that's what my dream is. Let's establish mutual brotherhood within our community, rising above the differences, meaning celebrate the differences instead of fighting and alienating like oil and water. Embrace these differences. Be proud of the differences that you have with the other person. Generally, when we have differences, we cross, we fight, we become angry, we avoid such persons. We don't talk to such individuals, we share nothing with them. These are some of the symptoms of lack of brotherhood and lack of unity. Such individuals, without the clarity, fail to make good decisions with courage. And such individuals cannot have compassion and love in their heart. How can they have peace? And how can they have contentment? All 5 C's you must have noticed: clarity, courage, compassion, calmness or peace, and contentment. These 5 qualities are the qualities represented, or somehow it naturally happens in the liberated souls. You want to identify a liberated soul amongst us, you will see that they are very clear. And since they are very clear, they are very courageous about whatever decision they make. And because of that, they have compassion in their heart. This brings calmness and peace. And ultimately, because of all this, contentment. So, there is a cascading effect. Just by desiring to have unity amongst us. Because even if you don't have, at least entertain this idea that one day we will have it. Cherish this dream. And who knows, if not in our lifetime, in your lifetime it may happen. So, let's not fight over differences, but celebrate the differences. When you have science project, science projects becomes more and more enriched with more and more differences, that different ideas and opinions we get from our colleagues. It becomes a complete project. You are able to see it from all angles. Thank you.
Thank you, Daaji. Namaste, Daaji. My name is Nirmay. I am currently pursuing second year of MBBS in Ballari Medical College and Research Center. And my question is, what is the importance of meditation in medical treatment and awareness of it among the people in healthcare community? I'm asking the question because you are also from the healthcare community. Thank you.
You're welcome. There was a statistical study of survival rate of patients patients who were treated by female physicians versus male physicians. And they found out the vitality, the survival rate of patients being treated by female physicians was 8 to 12% higher than the male physicians. And they tried to find out why. Empathy and compassion. Female physicians with that motherly touch are able to sympathize, empathize, and see and treat the patients with that motherly affection. That brings about care. Per contra, male physicians with their ego and that fatherly attitude somehow ignore some of the symptoms. Meditation highlights many things when we are treating a patient. You are in a state of meditative mind, meditative state, perceptive heart, empathetic heart, are able to feel the things, feel the pain of others, and you begin to care more than the other physicians. So I think meditation helps a lot in every field. Be you a cook, or you're just cleaning the vessels, or the farmer. It sensitizes you from inside and makes you responsible for all that you do. Your conscience, your consciousness skyrockets, and you cannot tolerate anything bad that happens. You take responsibility seriously in every field actually. That's why Lord Krishna says, Yogaha Karmasu Kausalam. Thank you.